Hello and welcome back to this Dwarf Fortress Let's Play with me, Vid. Well, we are in a pickle. Asmel whipped present. No, that's not him. It's him up here. Stakud. Craft cleared. It's peculiarly secretive and in a strange mood. And if we look at him, he wants shining bars of metal. And if we look here, he's surrounded by iron bars. Pig iron bars. Probably some steel here as well. Yeah. And what he wants, though, we can look at it with the show mood command from DFHack. He needs 3 gold bars. We don't have that. We have no gold. The merchants literally just left. It's midsummer. The only chance we would have is if he can hold on until the next caravan comes and we can buy some. So yeah, he's probably gone as well. We're having the worst luck this playthrough with the moods, and we still haven't gotten any shells. However, I realized that we could probably do that if we just add a fishing zone up here. Accept. And then we stop fishing in the caves, you know. Which was the... Okay, yeah, we can take that away. And this here, fishing zone away. Yeah, so that's the bad news. The good news is I have queued up so many bedrooms, it's not even funny. 150 of them. I haven't actually queued up any of them, but I have laid them out. And we are like 100 people and we have 50 bedrooms. So we need to, for sure, sort out one of these areas here. Right, like this. And this is a bit of a, this is my mistake. I've miscounted by 1 block here. So yeah, this is no longer the perfect fort, guys. It's gonna irritate me. But yeah, I've actually been thinking what we could do is we could make these 2 bedrooms smaller. And then just dig that out too. Do we want to do that? Sure, sure. And then we have this little thing up here. See, I've planned out a whole bunch of things here. So we need to go through all of it. But we need to start this digging process. But what I've also planned out is these stairs here. Going all the way through here. And of course ending up at the crafts area. You can see them from all 4 directions here. So we planned that out. The water is going well. We are up to level 4 here. And it shouldn't rise above this. It shouldn't rise up here. So once we get a bit more, because we can't see it on this one. Once we get a bit more water in these 2 here, we should be able to see if that is true or not. It's very exciting. So we have that going on. I've also planned out a load of stuff here in the civic quarters. Last time we started with the Baron's quarters here. And the mayor's quarters here. This is for the king or queen if they ever come. And this would be then for the liaison. I don't know what all this other stuff is for, but I'm sure we can do with it. And then I planned out some more temples here. We have the guilds here. We can just carry this on to the left and right for some time anyway, until we come to the well here. And I've ordered a bunch of smoothing and things. And then this is the first thing we are gonna actually do today, apart from talking. I put in these tables and chests here, and we can make this now, I think, into a tavern. We just need to faff around a bit with the selection. Yeah. And this is a tavern, and it is not available for outsiders. And we'll see how many instruments and goblets and whatnot we get. We don't need a tavern keeper or a performer, although it is a very good way to get somebody their social skills up. It's a good way to practice social skills and to gather rumors. In case you're wondering, this here is going to be a library later on. And so we have that. And yeah, we need some sounds for drinks and like. We'll do that. And we need to take from here. And then we can just add to this drink stockpile over here, I suppose. Okay, and then we need some foodies. Like that. And it's just to be prepared meals. Take them from here. And yeah, we're kind of, it looks like we're low on prepared food. So maybe we need to work a bit more on that. So yeah, there we go. We have a tavern, and our nobles are sort of getting there. Yeah. I've queued up some weapon racks and things here as well. And the statues and that are sort of being made as we speak. So I think that sort of takes care of that. And then we have these petitions. The safe doctrines. How are we doing here? Recognized priesthood. And yeah, I don't actually know if we need one of these, but we can have one. Let's go for an animal trainer. That is fine. And here we can also have a priest, I guess. No, we can't. Although we could snazzy up this place as well at some point, just going around here. There is a horse, by the way. I can see them. So we need to obviously fix that. I was thinking maybe we should move the animals downstairs as well, but that is actually the next problem we're gonna address here, or talk about anyway. There we go. Yeah, so if we look here, we have a bit of an accident. There's a lot of water here, and it's just in these like. Oh, it's actually everywhere in this room. They somehow managed to fill this room up with water because I forgot these pools here, and I just sort of left them bucketing all throughout last week's or yeah, the last couple of episodes here. So super strange, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just dig here and make an expansion here. We'll see how far this goes. And then when we're done with the expansion, we're gonna just poke some holes in here and let it all flow out. We created a water room. Oh my gosh. So that's a thing. I don't think I've planned out anything else here. Now, we have said that we're gonna have a garrison down here as well. Yeah, so this is the magma. And the garrison, I suppose, is here, right? That is another thing we could plan out, is where we're going to have the magma coming in. And it's going to be... So I guess here... And then we're going to have it here and here. And then I thought another thing we need to do is we need to have like a chute for a garbage chute. And I mean, that could just be like, we could do magma going up like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we might as well, have another line here in case we want to expand. And then it would just go together like this, and and then come down something like this here. And yeah, the trash chute could be here, for instance, or whatever. We could just plan it out like that. So hopefully they'll come here and throw corpses and stuff, and it'll just end up in the lava. And this is the pump stack. Over here is where the pump stack is going to go. And of course, we don't want to build this right now. So, and we can remove this because now we know what we've planned here. And it's simple. So that is all that it is. But the hard part is doing it. And I'll tell you now, I've never dealt with lava like this in Dwarf Fortress. So this will be interesting for us when we get on with it. And just double checking here. Yeah. So underneath this, so this can be the barracks. And I was thinking one thing, we should probably have this dug out as well, and have it like an open barracks, because then we can catch enemies just sort of randomly walking past. And I have been thinking of doing the same thing up here, but yeah, no, we're not going to do that now. I've also ordered a bunch of smoothings and things, but they're all low priority things that is going to happen sort of when they happen. So for now, I guess what the next thing is just watching this being dug out, really. Um, and the civic quarter things here. Hey, we completed a petition. So the temple is now a temple, and the guild halls aren't guild halls. How much are we lacking here? 500, and sort of the same. So maybe one more statue each and we'll be fine. Could be. Could be. Yeah, so we have a lot planned here. And of course it's happening now and again, it doesn't all happen at once. We have another petition. For a monster hunter, yes, you can be here, but you cannot hunt monsters. Actually, that is another thing. We do have two dwarfs that are sort of semi-unhappy. It's our blacksmith and Bemel, and we kind of need to figure out why. What is it that you're doing, man? Why is that clicked on you? And on you. Have we done anything? Let's just remove that lot. And go through these jobs maybe. We're big enough that we need another planter, so you're it. You can do other things than fishing as well now. Man. And we probably could do with another herbalist as well. Stone cutters. Everybody does this. Engravers we have here. Skilled and accomplished here. I don't know which is which, so we'll just say that's good enough. Hopefully he'll be getting happier. But oh yeah, so let's look at the unhappy dwarfs here. Memories. Pleasure, blissful, pleasure, fondness, blissful, blissful, satisfied, angry. Dwelling getting into an argument. So this is a recent development. He wants to practice martial arts. And then he saw a dead body. That's probably what started all this stuff. No, he keeps getting into arguments here. I don't know really, Monom, what we can do for you. I mean, we could put him into the army. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. And then we have Bimmel here as well. She, let's see here. She was horrified reliving seeing the goblin Ozud die. So she is in the army, and we should maybe change her out of the army and not have her in there anymore. And instead put in Degel, the presser. So there we go. We've tried to sort of deal with our less than happy dwarfs. There is one more thing that I've thought about, actually, now that we mention it. You see, we have this aquifer here. What if we dig some holes in it? Like 4 holes here. That means the whole stair will always be sprayed with water all the way down. And being sprayed with water is something the dwarfs really enjoy. We would have to put in doors more here. But it would go all the way down to here. And then here maybe we could continue the stair down to here. And then lead the water out like here. And it would flood this and hopefully drop into here. You know what? I really enjoy this idea. I think we're gonna try and get her done. And mind you, I have never done this before, so this might be a complete disaster. Who knows? But in that case, we'll deal with it as it comes along. And then, so that would be the thing, and then we would have to go just out this. We'll go to here for now, and then we'll order a iron grate. No, floodgate, right? No, grate, for sure. It's a grate, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, great. So we can put that in here. And the water would just sort of flood out here. We can hope. And then we would have to close it off here, right? And here, just for neatness sake. And then I saw a few points up here. We will close it off, and here. This would be kind of messy in this room, but I think that's fine. Yeah. And then we need to just build some doors. Yeah. I really enjoy this idea because it seems like an easy way. It's basically using the same technique that we are using for the well up here, but for the stair. And yeah, it's like a non-mechanical way maybe to do this. To get water spray on the dwarves. All right, that was quickly they put in those walls, and that one. Hey. All right. So when we're actually walking out here, we are just above this place. That's really interesting. All right. So how's our bedrooms coming along? Slowly, it would seem. How's our civic quarters coming along? Also fairly slowly with the engravings and that lot going on. So what is it we're missing here? An armor stand is ordered for you both. And then his bedroom and dining room. Yeah, they're getting done now, so they should hopefully be fine by the time we're done with this. And we still are lacking some stuff here, so. Oh, 1908. Okay. I guess you can have another statue each, guys. All right, so next up, we can make these into bedrooms, right? In the end, for the tavern guests. And this could be dormitories for when we don't have enough beds. We can make them into dormitories just now. And we can put some chests in here. And some cabinets right in the doorways. But they don't mind. And then we can just bedroom this up. All right. And then the tricksy bit here is we need to connect these. Let's see, is it this way you do it? Assign a new or existing location to this zone. That's what you do, yeah. Or do I need to know what they're called? Okay. So I guess we need to name them then. Uh-huh. Right, and now we can. Oh, okay. So this is not what you do. What's our tavern called then? It's called the Barricaded Berries. Assign. Okay. So assign those. So now then, just in common area, rented rooms 2. Yeah, that's how you do it then. So you need to mark the bedroom, click the plus sign, click the tavern, mark the bedroom, click the plus sign, click the tavern, and ad infinitum. So now it should say that we have like 6 bedrooms. And I'm not sure they're going to be rented out or anything like that. Oh, bats. We need to have this at like 60 goblets or something. And then we probably need to order a bunch of mugs. Rock mug. And we'll just order like literally 50 of them. Right. Right. And I've lost the sound for some reason. All right, they've gotten on to the more peripheral smoothing jobs. We need to have doors. We've just not put any in. Surely you're making doors. Now you're making cabinets. And weapon racks. And rock crafts. And you poor sod. And what are you making? Beds. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we need to go downstairs probably. And I've been looking at this massive amount of timber that we have down here and thought to myself, this needs cutting down. And so I've ordered a bunch of it to be cut down, although none of it has been cut down yet. So that's a bit odd. Maybe we need another lumberjack. Oh, and finally, before I forget, right? We also haven't set up the soap industry yet, which is now that we have all this water going on, that for sure is needed, right? So we're gonna cut this out post haste. And we need to start off by saying that, okay, well, one of the things we really need near that is wood, so we can have a little stockpile for wood here, and it can just take items from here. Not that we have any in stock at the moment. And then we need to have a wood furnace to make ash right here. And the ash needs to go down to here. And that is bar block other ash, right? And then also to make lye, we need buckets. So we should have buckets here. And I'm guessing they are under maybe furniture buckets. And we can accept buckets of all shapes, sizes, forms, and so on and so forth, except artifact buckets. Okay, and then we need to have an ashery. Ashery underneath here. And they make lye, so then we need to have a lye stockpile here. And that is, for some reason, I think it's under food. Miscellaneous liquids, lye. And then finally, we can have ourselves a soap maker here. And yeah, the other thing is we need to store oils and tallow here. And let's see here, fat, all. And rest. Here we go, oil, 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 oil. And that's about it. Okay. And then we can have finally a soap storage here. And that again is under bar blocks, other, and soap. So there we go. This is all set up now. So if we now go and order soap from tallow, and we want to make one, and we want to make it when there is lye containing items greater than 1 or greater than 0 really, and tallow greater than 0. Right, so that's soap. And then we need to make lye. We want to make one. That's not what I was looking for. Make lye 1. And we want to do that when there is less than 1 lye, and there is some ash greater than 0, and some empty buckets greater than 0. Okay, so then we need to order up ash. Make ash. Forge, make ash. Here we go. And we need to make ash. We need to make 1 ash whenever there is less than 1 ash, and there is 1 10 logs, fine. And then finally, we need to just double check here. And the amount of bars is less than 20. So that way we should have 20, but we need to go the type. So is that a type? That amount of no material. So and then we have to, then this is where it fails. So I don't know if we can go. So amount of sub bars is less than 20. So there we go. Yeah. So now maybe this guy is making chark. Okay. That's not what I meant for this wood burner, man. But hey, we finally got some cutting down here. We need 0 buckets. We need to make some buckets. We can just make 10 buckets. That's fine. We can't have too many buckets. All right. I think we've done loads today. Loads. And our petitions are sorted. So now we now have these guild halls are good. I just want to check one thing. Yeah, we need to make them available for everybody who lives here. Let's just double check all of them. And it's the same with the temple. It needs to not be available for outsiders, but for everybody who lives here, and the tavern likewise. We have dormitories. How are we doing with our nobles? It's just the mayor's bedroom. What's wrong with this bedroom, man? Okay, so that's probably sorted. So our nobles are happy. We have a tavern so that people can be happy, and guilds and temples. And yeah, we have sorted out the soap industry, I hope. And here we got ash now. So whenever this bucket gets done, we can actually do the soap thing here. This feller, unfortunately, I think he's lost to us, I'm afraid. But we could also actually, now that we think, well, anyway, let's leave that for another day. Here's the thing. We can delete maybe this and add it to this stockpile instead, so we can have more ores up here. Yeah, anyway, that's it for today. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them in the comments. I will try to answer as best I can. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye!